Hey, and welcome back to another episode of Breakthrough with me, your host, Tess Timmons. It's the holiday season, and what a better time to think about movies and television as you sit on the sofa with your family and or friends. What are we going to watch? So I wanted to give you my list. First is from Amazon Prime. The first one is called Materialist. This is a good one for those of you who like to watch romance. You also want to watch beautiful home scenery and also like fashionable clothing, kind of an upscale lifestyle. It's again, a gal who has her choice of two different lives with two different men. Next one is called Playdate. Playdate is silly. Kevin James is in it. Just kind of a feel-good movie. I would say, like, if you have teenagers, I don't know, 8 and under, maybe not. But these dads have a play date, and one of the dads has a secret, and there's action and comedy involved in that movie. Also from that list, I have a few that I want to see from Amazon Prime. So let me know if you've seen these already. Good Fortune, I'm really excited to see. I'm hoping to see that this holiday. The Roses, I definitely want to see as well. Good Fortune is Keanu Reeves, and there's Aziz Ansari, and kind of that good cop, bad cop on your shoulder, or the angel is showing him a different life. The Roses is a kind of like dark comedy a bit, relationship movie, I think. Next one I've got is, that might be it for Amazon Prime. Not too many on there. Okay, so next would be for those of you who want to sit around the sofa and gossip and have like a little bit of judgment. What? That would be Love is Blind. Yeah, Love is Blind. It was set in Denver, Colorado this year. Wow, there's some interesting characters on there. I think with any reality television show, as it keeps casting further and further along, there are definitely people in this season who are there not to find love, but definitely just to advertise themselves. And like always, there's a lot of dating, and maybe people pitch themselves in a certain way, but they're not actually that way. But it's not because they're trying to lie. It's because maybe they don't really see themselves fully. So it's always interesting to me to watch the reunions and see if they have learned anything from watching themselves. Although this reunion felt more like dirty punches rather than ownership. Next one to avoid, I would say, is the Jeffrey Epstein Filthy Rich. There was no shocks there. Rich white guy getting away with a lot of stuff, paying off government officials. I got bored halfway through. Next one is Rebel Ridge. If you are a family, I'd say 8 years old and older, maybe 15, action television series. A little bit of mystery, some kind of like cop, race, American issues, mystery going on in that one. A great one, if your family likes to watch subtitles, Home for Christmas is in its 3rd season. The first 2 seasons came out a while ago, and then this season, the 3rd season finally dropped. I went back and watched half of season 2 to remember it. This setting is in Norway, and there are Norwegian and Swedish characters, and then a love story. The main character is not looking to find love, is actually just ended love and is busy as a nurse and has wonderful friends, wonderful family, and pretty much a full life. But, will she or will she not find love this season? So great musical soundtrack. And one thing I really love about this show is when I'm reading the subtitles, I don't ever do anything dubbed. I want to hear the natural language. You're learning some Norwegian words like "gadjul" is Merry Christmas, and you're learning a bit of Swedish as well. And it's really kind of funny when they break into English because there's no translation for it. For instance, one of the main character's best friends says, "You go, girl," because it's not translated. It's an American phrase. So I always find those to be kind of funny. Another one I would avoid is the Simon Cowell documentary. I started watching like one episode and completely lost interest in that one. Next would be for anyone who is a cinematographer interested in film and acting. David Letterman has had some great guests. He's got Adam Sandler on there. He has Mr. Beast, which was really like, that's an interesting one. I would say if you're older, you should most definitely, if you don't know who Mr. Beast is, you should most definitely watch that episode. And also, what is his name? Oh, I can't remember. So there's some other actors on there as well. And I'll come back to that one character. And then there's a television show that I would recommend called Black Rabbit. Fantastic. Black Rabbit is a mystery. It has family drama. It's gritty and dark. And a television series. Jason Bateman. Oh, and he's also interviewed by David Letterman as well. Jason Bateman directs this and acts in it with Jude Law. And I would say it's one of my favorites of this year. The Beast in Me. This is definitely something probably when the children have gone to bed. I'd say no one under 15, but I don't know if you even want to watch this with your teenagers. Like, do you want to watch a sex scene with your teenagers? I sure wouldn't. Anyway, The Beast in Me is phenomenal. It's gritty. There's mystery. There's murder. There's some gruesome stuff. It has a lot of twists and turns. And what I also like is every character has a likable side and every character does not. And sometimes you find yourself rooting on an opposing side and then switching up and rooting for something else. One of my favorite scenes is when they are drinking and dancing in the living room. I love it. I wanted the friendship to continue. You'll know what I'm talking about when you watch the show. If you've watched any of these shows, please leave me comments. I love talking about movies and television. Another one, if you are into fashion or your family is, Emily in Paris, oh oui, oui, bonjour. She is back in Rome, so you can see some beautiful places in Rome if you've traveled there before or if it's on your list. It also has shots in Paris, so again, if you've traveled there or if it's on your list, you can have some memories or a itinerary of where you want to go. And toward the end of the season, it looks like, don't worry, I won't spoil it, we're going to be heading to another country. What? So exciting. And there is a fashion show and, it's going to get a little wet and it's also going to be reminiscent of the 80s. Check out the chain sunglasses. Phenomenal. So that one, I think, is a big hit as well. I'm trying to think if there are any more. I was scrolling through. Sirens is kind of a sexy mystery one as well. That came out a little bit ago. There's some classics as well if you want to stick to just Christmas movies. Last Christmas is gorgeous. It came out a year or two ago. There's a bit of a mystery in it, but it's beautiful. Love Actually, always a good time. The Family Stone, if you've never watched that one at Christmas, put it on your list. That's one of my top Christmas movies. Love Actually, Family Stone. Those are high up there. The Holiday, always cute. Jack Black, oh my gosh, you can't go wrong. And if the kids are still awake, Elf, of course, and always Elf. Trivia. When they filmed Elf, they used a handheld small camera and he was running around the streets of New York. They did not pay for extras. So when he's running all around the streets and the cars are almost hitting him, that's real, baby. When he runs up to the man in red and calls him Santa Claus, that was real life. So, you could just watch Will Ferrell, as always, on so many levels. I just love him to death. Not to death. Why do I love someone to death? But I do. I just love that guy. Yeah. So those are some holiday movies for you. And yeah, I hope that you and your family have a wonderful holiday season. Bye.